ago, we had to clear out the house and take a few things to our local skip. And as we were placing things in the big bins, I actually discovered these, and I just thought these were so cool. Solid wood, and I really couldn't leave these behind. I just thought it was too criminal. And as soon as I saw them, I thought, oh, those would make really great organising containers. But then I thought I'd Google the name of them, because they're an IKEA box. And I found something called IKEA Hackers, and I found quite a few people just doing turning these into little planters. But then I had a great idea of actually painting chalkboard paint on them, because I really want to use these for herbs, and I could just write in chalk paint mint when I'm growing mint that year, or chives, and just keep changing them constantly. So I went out and bought some Wilkinson's chalkboard paint, or blackboard paint. I think this was £5.96 or something for a 500ml tin. And then I've also been to my local library and got the Quick and Easy Transformation book, which belongs to Annie Sloan. I've had it out before, it's brilliant, and I'm going to use, hopefully, a masking tape stripe effect where I can peel strips. So hopefully this will go as planned. Now this is bare, so that's ideal, but if you do have a painted area, I'd probably key it first with sandpaper gently and then just carry on with it. So let's get started. So the first thing I've done is just completely wash this in soapy water, and I've just let it dry. So this is the idea that I've got in mind by tearing bits of masking tape up, but instead of dark waxing, I'm ideally going to paint it a different colour and maybe dark wax after. So there is my setup. I've purposely lined them all up so I can paint them all at the same time, because I want black on one side here and black on the opposite, and I've purposely rested them on top of some level pieces of wood just so I don't paint the floor and I can get the bottoms as even as I can. So on one side I'm going to start painting with Harvest Moon, which is a cream chalky matte paint. It's already touch dry because it was a very thin coat, and to be honest I don't think I want to add another coat to that because I really like its shabby chicness. I've given the can a good shake and we're going to open it now and see what the texture's like. But it does say on the back to load your brush well and apply liberally. So it's very black and it looks very glossy at the minute. Notice I've actually separated them because I really don't want anything to transfer onto the white. So just to show you what I've been doing, I've been making tears out of the masking tape and getting the neater edges to meet together to look like that. And that's what I have so far. So I've used that technique for 2 of the boxes and I've left the 3rd one blank because I want it to be in the middle of this to break it up. And then I'm going to paint over it with this really nice chalky flat matte greenish grey wolf paint. So I've painted over all of the masking tape area, and now we need to leave it to dry before we peel it all off. And because I can still see some bare wood through the first coat of blackboard paint, I'm going to paint that again. While we're waiting for the black paint to dry, and this has already dried, I'm going to start peeling the masking tape off. In a bowl, I've got an equal amount of Annie Sloan dark wax and some wood silk lavender polish. And I'm going to apply that, mixing it together with a lint-free cloth and only going over this section. I'm not waxing that, otherwise it'll be difficult to actually use it as a chalkboard. Then to take any excess wax off, just dab a new lint-free cloth into the clear wax and just wipe it again. So here's the before. So you've got the before without any dark wax and after with Annie Sloan dark wax. And there you go, the finished project. And every time I grow a different herb, I can keep changing these whenever I like.